Alcohol is illegal. You can't look at people in the eyes. And if you touch someone, you go to prison. What are the lies? What is the truth? And how strict is Dubai in the United Arab Emirates? Let's find out. If you watch this channel, you know that I've helped a lot of people move to Dubai, set up their companies, set up their tax residence, and lower their taxes down to 0%. If you want to do that, then Dubai is a great place to do that. You can move your company, pay absolutely 0%, enjoy your wealth, enjoy your freedom that comes with living in a place like Dubai, very developed and well-structured place. So one of the big things that I get, one of the questions that I get a lot is how strict is it? Because they've heard in the media, for example, 5 years ago, there was a guy from Ireland that went to prison for a couple of weeks for touching one of the local people on the hip, and that local person then charged that guy with sexual harassment. He said he touched him in inappropriate places, which he didn't, or he claims he didn't, and he got into a lot of problem. And then a lot of people started thinking like, oh wow, you can't touch anybody, or you can't look at somebody in the eyes, or there's gonna be problems. Can I drink alcohol? Can I dress up? For example, if you're a man and you're bringing your wife or your girlfriend, can you kiss your girlfriend on the street? Can your girlfriend go in a bikini on the beach? Can you go without a shirt to different places? So what exactly are the rules? I'm gonna start first up with dressing up. Yes, you do need to be more conservative in Dubai. It isn't like you always need to wear black. You don't always need to be completely covered up. But if you go, for example, to a government office, you can't go in shorts. And I've had that problem many times. I've been to government offices about 6 or 7 times with shorts because it's super hot outside, and then I find out, or then I remember that you can't go in shorts, and I say, oh my god, okay, let me go back to the car, or let me go back home, put on some jeans, and then come back to the government office. So just know that whenever you go do your medical test, or you go do your biometrics, your fingerprinting, all of that, you do need to have something that covers you below the knee. Specifically, if you're a man, you can't have shorts, and if you're a woman, you need to be in conservative clothing. You can't be in attractive clothing, you can't be in a little tank top, things like that, that obviously when it comes to dealing with the local people, with the Emirati people, they are very conservative when it comes to their religion. They're opening up. It's quite liberal in terms of how you can dress up outside of the government offices, but when you're dealing with the government, you always want to cover up and be very respectful because they do follow Islam and they do follow the religion and they are conservative in that way. So we just need to respect it. They are essentially welcoming us into their country and we're paying 0 taxes in their country, therefore we need to be respectful to their laws. When it comes to dressing up in other places, for example on the beach, you can wear a bikini, you can be without your shirt off, you can be anything, but in comparison to, for example, France or Spain or Portugal, where you can go to the beach without a bra, or women can go to the beach without a bra, in Dubai you can't do that, or you can't go with a little Speedo, showing your thing off. So basically you do need to be a little bit more conservative than what you would be in other places around the world. There's no nudist beaches, nothing like that, but you can be pretty well just tanning outside and you don't need to cover up completely like the local people. You see a lot of local people that follow the Muslim law or a lot of people that follow the Muslim religion around Dubai that are fully covered up, and the women go fully covered up into the beach. You don't need to do that. You can do whatever you like and you can dress up however you like. When it comes to going to restaurants, different places, to the mall, for example, the Dubai Mall, try to be a little bit more conservative than what you would in other countries. For example, if you are a man and you're going with your wife and your wife is wearing something provocative or something very, let's say, revealing, then local people are going to look at your wife and think like, why is she wearing that? And they'll give them like bad looks. They won't say like, oh, we'll kick you out of the mall if you keep wearing that. No, they'll just give you bad looks because it is disrespectful to a local religion. So just know that it's a little bit more conservative and you do need to wear a little bit more clothing than what you would in any other place around the world. The second big thing is alcohol. Many people have asked me, when I become a resident of Dubai, when I travel to Dubai, can I get access to alcohol? How hard is it? And what exactly I need to do to get access to alcohol? Is it even banned in Dubai? No, alcohol is free in Dubai. You can pretty much drink wherever you like. You just need to be specific on the places where you're going and actually buying alcohol, because getting an alcohol license in Dubai is extremely hard for different retail stores or for different venues. So what they do is they have different venues, for example, bars, clubs. If you go to the JBR area where I lived a long time, you have a lot of bars that are serving alcohol, but you also have a lot of bars that don't serve alcohol because they don't have an alcohol license. So if you go to any bar, just make sure to ask if they serve alcohol, because there's some bars that don't serve alcohol, but a lot of them do. Most clubs, or pretty much all the nightclubs, sell alcohol. A lot of hotels, or most hotels, sell alcohol, and freely. You can drink as much as you want. It is a little bit more expensive than in other countries because it is against the religion, and obviously it's going to be more expensive, but you don't need to follow the religion whenever you're in Dubai. So you don't need to stop drinking alcohol or stop eating pork or anything like that. You can live your life as much as you want. You can get as drunk as you want, just don't drive and don't harass other people. That's all. But you can get as drunk as you want. I've gotten drunk in Dubai many times. I just respect the law. I don't drive. I don't harass other people. I live my own life with my friends, and that's it. But you can get as drunk as you want. When you become a resident in Dubai, when you actually get your Emirates ID, you do need an alcohol license to buy alcohol for yourself. So let's say that you want to buy 5 bottles of gin for a party that you're going to have in your villa, then you do need to have an alcohol license, because when you go to any shop, like for example MMI or Africa and Eastern, you do need to show that license, that you have an alcohol license. It looks like that, and you can get that license easily. You pay $80 per year and you get that license as soon as you have an Emirates ID. Very easy. If you're a tourist, you don't need that license, and you can just freely buy alcohol in these different shops. So for example, supermarkets don't have alcohol. These designated shops have alcohol, so just make sure to look them up on Google and actually find them in the map. The third main thing is religion. You can follow whatever religion you want. If you're Christian, if you're Hindi, if you're whatever, atheist, agnostic, you can follow your religion. You don't need to follow Islam. You don't need to follow the Muslim religion. Just respect it. Just know that there's going to be the Muslim chants and the Muslim songs. So just understand that every couple of times per day, there are going to be the Muslim chants, and they are going to have mosques, and a mosque might be next to you, and they're going to have the chants and the songs. So just know that that's going to sound, but you can practice your religion, whatever you want. There are prayer rooms all over Dubai. Some of the prayer rooms you can only practice Islam. I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% sure on how the prayer rooms work, to be honest. I've never been in one. But if you want to pray and you want to pray your own religion, they do have designated prayer rooms where you can pray your own religion, or you can pray to your God, the God that you believe in. So essentially they're very liberal in that sense. If you come to Dubai and you start preaching your religion and you start telling people that believe in Islam that they should believe in God or Christ or whatever, then obviously that's going to be disrespectful to their religion, and they're probably going to want you to stop doing that. But if you just live your own life, Dubai is very self-reliant, very independent. You do whatever you want, as long as you don't bother anybody else, you don't commit a crime. You can live wherever you want, you can pay zero taxes, you can do whatever you want with your business as long as it's legal, you can pray to whoever you want to pray, you can do whatever you want with your business. That's typically how Dubai works, and they don't bother you as long as you don't preach to them. What do you think? Is Dubai too strict for you, or you just have to get used to it and it's still a great place to live? Comment below your opinion, comment it right now. Number 4 is public displays of affection. They are not illegal per se. If you kiss your girlfriend or your wife or your husband or whatever on the street, you're not going to go to prison. That's not it. But you will see some signs around Dubai, specifically in areas that are more local, for example, Dubai Mall, or areas where a lot of local people live. You will see some areas that, hey, please avoid public displays of affection, please avoid PDA. And you will see that. So in the mall, if you're walking around the mall, don't start grabbing your girlfriend's ass and kissing her passionately. Respect the local people, because they will never do that. They will look at you like, okay, you're disrespecting us, or they might even throw you out of the mall because you are really disrespecting their view of this affection, of how affection should be shown. It should be only for the home. If you, on the beach, for example, kiss your girlfriend on the, just give your girlfriend a kiss or your husband a kiss or whatever, it doesn't matter. You're not going to go to prison. If you grab your girlfriend's hand, it's not a problem at all, to be honest. I've even seen 2 men holding hands, and obviously homosexuality is against the religion, and overall Dubai is not open to homosexuality, but I've even seen men holding hands. So if you want to hold your girlfriend or your wife's hand or your boyfriend's hand or whatever you want, go ahead and grab it. That's not a problem. Just don't show public displays of affection or extremely passionate displays of affection in places that are local. The next one, it's a big one, drugs, marijuana. Anything else on top of that you want to think about? That is extremely punishable by the law. If you get caught with even a smidge of marijuana, you will go to prison for a long time. It is very against the religion, and it is something that I do not recommend anybody do. It might be fun. Somebody at a club might offer it. It is not worth the risk. If you want to do it, go somewhere else. Go to the US, go to France, go anywhere else, go to Netherlands if you want to get high every day. But in Dubai, I really recommend you to avoid drugs at all costs. If you do get caught, and it's not like they're looking for people doing drugs, because there are some places, for example, 5 Palm is a hotel in Dubai, right in the Palm, where it's very popular for people to do pretty much anything that is illegal. In Dubai, you can imagine anything that is illegal in Dubai that a tourist or a new resident that is single might want to do. You can do it in that hotel, and there isn't exactly police looking for those kinds of people, looking for those kinds of crime, but it is very punishable. So I do not recommend it at all, and it is a place where you should really avoid drugs at all costs, and I don't see it being applied into the law or made legal anytime soon. Now the last one, local people. Can you look at them? Can you take pictures of them? Can you shake their hand, for example? What things can you do with the local people? Local Emirati people are very reserved. They live on their own life. They're about 10%, even less of the population of Dubai. Now they're even less. I think 8 or 8.5% of the whole population of Dubai is local Emirati. Don't stare at them. If they have, for example, these black dresses, women wear these beautiful black dresses and they have a lot of, some of them are Louis Vuitton or Prada. And you might think that that's, it's not open, and society should be more open, and women shouldn't be wearing that, and women should be wearing provocative clothing. Sure, you can think whatever you want, but respect the religion. Obviously, you're their guest. You're not a citizen of the country, so they can do whatever they want. You can do whatever you want. So it is kind of hard to adjust to this. It is pretty hard. In the first couple of weeks, you'll think like, why do these women wear this? And obviously, if you're not Muslim, or if you don't follow the Islam religion, you're not going to understand this at all. If you're Muslim, I have a lot of clients that are Muslim from all over the world, from Europe, from the US. They grew up Muslim, their parents are Muslim, and they understand this, and their wives dress like that. But if you're not, if you don't understand the religion, then it's going to take some time to get accustomed to it, but just respect it. It is the local people, and don't stare at them. Don't, for example, let's say, take pictures of them, because when you do take pictures of them, it isn't illegal per se. It's not illegal to take pictures of an Emirati, but if you go out with a professional camera on the street, which I tried to do, I tried to film a video on the street, they told me that I needed a permit, because you do need a permit to film around the street, because you might film somebody local. And local people, you cannot film them, you can't take pictures of them, or unconsensual pictures of them. So do make sure to be careful when taking pictures. Just make sure to take pictures of the actual scenery. Don't take pictures of one particular person. And if there are local people in the picture, that's not a problem. Just don't take pictures of them directly. Dubai is a little bit stricter than other countries might be. The punishments for some things, like for example, smoking weed, are huge. So you might want to be careful with all your activities in Dubai. But Dubai overall is a very progressive place, a place that is developing, it's a place that is opening up to more and more foreigners, and it isn't this crazy place where you can't look at local people, or if you sip a drink of alcohol, you're gonna go to prison. No, it is not like that. You can go out in your bikini on the beach, you can do anything you want with your business, you can really follow whatever religion you wanna follow. It's free, people are not gonna bother you. If you wanna move to Dubai, you wanna set up in Dubai, set up your business in Dubai, pay absolutely zero taxes in Dubai, click that first link in the description, book a one-on-one call with me and the Wealthy Expat team. Will help you exactly on the step-by-step plan for you to move to Dubai, or move your business. Maybe you don't even need to move to Dubai, you just move your business. You can live in another country, or you can nomad around the world. We're having your tax set up in Dubai, so you pay absolutely zero taxes. We'll guide you through everything on that free call. Click it right now and check out the video that's gonna pop up right here on Dubai real estate, the Dubai property market, what you should be aware of when it comes to buying property in Dubai, how you can rent out property, and all the little details and all the recommendations that I have from my professional realtor that has sold over $100 million in property. Check it out right now. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, the like button down below. I'm the Wealthy Expat. I'll see you on the next one.